So Kingsley, near and dear to my heart. I had my very first event here in December of 2018, right after I was elected. My first event was to help low-income folks get their heating assistance from the state. And it has started a partnership from there on where we've hosted our community baby shower here. We have other events here. This is such an integral part of the East Liberty community. And as a state senator and as an elected official, I'm constantly trying to meet community where they're at, not make them come to me. And the community is here. So I want to make sure that Kingsley is here for the future.
So the Environmental Charter School has been a longtime partner with the Kingsley Association. So we're honored to be part of all the work that they do here and in the community. And so it's an honor to be here connecting with you guys.
I'm a lifelong Pittsburgher. I grew up in Lincoln-Leamington neighborhood. And for me, Kingsley has always been a staple of the community. It has a long track record of serving the community. And it's just a beacon of hope.
You know, what motivated me is when I first moved back here from California, I wanted a home, I wanted network, I wanted community, and I also wanted to interact with parents that had kids my same age. Kingsley was recommended to me, and I've been here ever since.
There's nothing I wouldn't do for the group and the team here. They do everything that a guy could ask for, and don't ask for anything in return. We come, we share, we break bread, they give us resources. So for us to be asked to help out in any way and reciprocate that kind of love and care, it was a no-brainer.
So a little bit of everything. I love that we have the new Pilates studio, a brand new pool that I helped with some state funding for that. I used to be a high school swimmer, so I know how important it is for kids and adults to know how to swim, to know basic water safety. That's really cool. Just, having a community room and a community space to come is just fantastic for everybody.
The Environmental Charter School and Kingsley have partnered on a bunch of different ways. They've been great supporters and guiders and leaders of our young people through their teen programs and other things of that sort. So that's one way that we've been connected. We've also been connected in that our young people come here and use this wonderful facility for their home basketball court and for other physical fitness activities that are really important for young people as they grow and develop. And then we've used the space for our administrative team. We lease space here, and it's a wonderful space there. Kingsley is a great landlord, if you want to think of it that way. But it's really more than just that. It's a partnership and a relationship that we value tremendously.
The focus in Lorimer, the Kingsley Association has been instrumental in the revitalization of Lorimer. Early on, when I was working in the community, Kingsley helped the Lorimer neighborhood secure a $30 million Choice Neighborhood grant, which was phenomenal. One of the things that we did was we launched a 4-H youth development program here at Kingsley, and just having the facility from the swimming pool, the basketball courts, the recreational rooms, it was just a great place to do youth development programming here at Kingsley.
I participate in a lot of the workshops. I participate in a lot of the family activities, community leadership and the development. Those are really strong. Those really helped me to really advocate and grow my strength in leadership and also community engagement.
Well, definitely activities like the Men's Fellowship. I try to be here as much as possible. I consider it therapy. So every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, I'm there. I'm marking on my calendar every fortnight. The basketball program, I see the basketball program, the open gym. That's a magnet for me, basketball player. I've been coming to Kingsley for about 14 years now. I actually was an employee here back in 2014 and 15. I was a swimming instructor. This is a staple in my life, and just to be able to live around here is a blessing. So yeah, the programming is A1.
It would be devastating. People have been coming here for years. They brought their kids here. They bring their grandkids here. They come here. I think it would be just a hole in the heart of this community, and I don't want to see that happen.
I can't imagine Pittsburgh or the eastern part of our city continuing without the Kingsley Association, and I mean that. I mean, they've been here since 1893, in Pittsburgh since 1893, and they've been out in this part of the city for a long, long, long time. So it's not really possible to think about where we live without the Kingsley Association. And again, that gets back to the quality of care and service that they're providing to the community and the partnerships that they're building, whether it's with community groups or residents. Thinking about the service that they provide to the community is just, it's impossible to imagine without them.
Just the phenomenal facility that is here. There would be less programming for our seniors. There would be less programming for our youth. It would be a huge loss from just a place where people from all walks of life can come together and create real community.
A lot of families would be affected because community, like I said, is a center for connection. A lot of people come here, the swimming, the basketball. My kids have played in all of those. Community would be at a big loss if the Kingsley Center wasn't here. They don't just say the words of connection and intentional. They really live it, and they show it in the action.
Sure.
That's a thought I don't want to think about. The Kingsley Center is just as important as a church in the community. It's a place where families can come and get quality time in together. I myself, I don't have any biological children, but I come here and I get to work with children, which is my passion as an educator and coach. To express my gratitude, I can. It's boundless. I'm very grateful for the Kingsley, and I wouldn't want whatever I could do to try to help. I will do that. But yeah, anything happens to the Kingsley, I think it would be detrimental to our community.